Hello, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome to the new Monday with Michelle. So I wanted to start off 2023 with some different techniques, some different things that me personally I'm doing in my business. And I hope that you guys are understanding that we're kind of like in a little dip, but the reason I want to do this is to let you know that the dips don't last for forever. So one of the things that I talked about with Marcella and Nicole and some other people about our business is you have to focus definitely on yourself first. You have to take care of yourself. I know it says like if you're in an airplane, it'll tell you to like put the oxygen on your first and then help take care of other people. That's the same with your business. If you don't take care of your business and you don't take care of your customers, then there's no way that those customers are going to turn into teamies and your business is going to grow. Because I mean, that's where we get our teamies from is from our customers. So your number one thing that you need to do is you need to focus on your business. And I know that's kind of hard for a lot of people because a lot of things are happening. It's the new year. We're in like where a dozen of eggs cost like $9, and that's ridiculous. I know. um, I went to the grocery store and paid $10.65 for 18 eggs, and it just blew my mind away. So I totally get it. But I also heard that during times like this, one of the top three things that people will spend their money on is home fragrance. Now, believe that or not, but that is just something that people want to be able to feel like in their home things are fresh, things are clean, things are able, to be done um that make them happy. And I think fragrance, if you are in this business, it should make you happy. So fragrance should definitely make you happy. Um so one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight actually was our three things that this business is based off of. Your PRV, your sponsoring, and your parties. All right. So for PRV, I will be the first to tell you I'm not a very high PRVer. I want to be a high PRVer. So I'm learning all the things to be a high PRVer. Right now, my PRV is 1,050. I don't mind telling you guys that. I've been working my tail off to get people to do this. I do have a couple of parties out. Two of them sound like they're going to be a flop. One of them is going really well. So you just never know whenever you send things out there for parties how they're going to do. So the best thing for you to do in order to get PRV is to book a lot of parties, okay? Because if you book, let's just say if you book 5 parties, I'm going to say 2 out of the 5 are probably going to be host rewards worthy, okay? That means that they're going to be at least $200 in PRV, and hopefully they're going to be higher than that. So you have to get out of your own mind about asking people to host parties. I have a hard time with that because I feel like that they just won't host a party. But I know that's me not asking because last month, whenever I asked about hosting my Bring Back My Bar parties, I had like 7 people want to host the Bring Back My Bar parties. And they have those this month. They have those bags. I don't know if I showed you or not, but they have the little bags that I have for the Bring Back My Bar parties. Now I know after January 31st, these Bring Back My Bar scents are going to be gone and they're gone. So I had some left over. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to go buy some of my local customers and I'm going to give them these bags. So what's in them is 1 cube of each one of the Bring Back My Bar scents. All right. So maybe out of some of these wax that I'm going to give to them, they're going to love this and they're going to put this in their Scentsy Club. Okay. So these are doing me zero good sitting on my floor over here when I know, I mean, they're going to expire on January 31st. So I know I need to be like, all right, Michelle, you need to get these out. You need to get these in some people's hands and you need to get these under some people's noses because you took the time to make these. You took the time to do these. The people that are doing their party already have their party. So you are going to need to just like get these out there so people can use them and smell them. All right, so that's what I'm doing with these. Those are going to my customers, and I hope that they will add those to their Scentsy Club. Another way, speaking of Scentsy Club, another way of doing PRV and growing your PRV is through Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club is something that maybe some of you don't know. I've had some people ask me about it, but what it is you have a customer that totally loves Luna. Okay, let's just say Luna. They totally love Luna. And they are going to be discontinuing Luna next month after, or they're not, so don't hashtag whatever. This is just hypothetical. I don't know anything, so I'm just picking a scent. So let's just say they're going to be discontinuing that scent, and they love Luna, all things Luna. So it's kind of like Jammy Time last month. Okay, we can use Jammy Time or last season catalog. Jammy Time went away. Jammy Time has been in our catalog for forever, and it went away. So people were like frantic to start a club and add it to your club. Your Scentsy Club is on your personal website. They go to your personal website. They click join the club. It's completely free for them to do. It's completely customizable for them. Once they get up to $30, they get 10% off. Once they get up to $60, they still get that 10% off, plus they get a half off item. When they do that, they can pick any consumable item that they want to and get it for half off. So that is like a party in itself, but not really a party. They don't have to host a party, so they can still get a half off item without hosting a party. You're going to get the PRV. They could choose every month, every other month, or every 3 months. They can actually have 2 clubs. I have some customers that actually have 2 clubs. They have a monthly club, and then every other month that they get their laundry love. So they do like every other month, so they can have more than one club subscription. And then they can take it and they can add stuff to it. They can take stuff away from it. They can skip one time a year. They can earn rewards for that. They can earn points, reward points that they can use towards money off of their like next order. There's a thing where they can automatically click on that. And if they accumulate the points, then the club that goes towards their club purchase and the money can come off from that. You can automatically do that. So you need to be offering the club in everything that you do, because basically if they're your club customer, yes, they can skip once a month or once a year, but if they're your club customer, that's like guaranteed PRV for you. That's like worry-free PRV that you don't have to worry about. My goal is to get at least $500 in Scentsy Club orders a month, so I don't have to worry about my leadership PRV. Everything else after that would be just like me trying to hit my goal of 2,000. And I want to change my goal from 2,000 to 2,500 because I've actually never hit annual sales. And I want that to be one of the things that I strive for next year whenever it starts to roll over, is to be able to hit annual sales. So your PRV is something that is crucial to your business. If you are having PRV, then you are meeting new customers. You're taking care of your old customers. You are getting parties out there. You're talking about your business and you're talking about your products. Nikki, it's been a struggle for a lot of people, honestly and true. It has been a lot of struggle. We are in a dip. If you've seen a lot of trainings that I have been sharing, a lot of them have say that's amazing, 6 parties, that is fantastic. A lot of people are saying that, we're in a dip right now. But how you handle being in the dip is how your business is going to function, from this point on. If you can hold on and you can make it through the dip, we're going to rise back up. If you look at any business, they're going to have their ups and they're going to have their downs, and then they're going to come back up and then they're going to go back down. There's not a business that I have ever seen that runs completely level, like no issues, no bumps in the road, no anything like that. You're going to have dips, and in those dips, how strong you are in your business and how you are determined in your business is going to be the outcome of your dip. If you take it and you're like, I just can't handle this anymore, my business is terrible, I haven't got any sales this month, I don't think I can do this. It's totally a mindset. And I know that that's one of the things that drives me crazy on one hand, to say it's your mindset of how you're working your business. But then on the other hand, the mindset that I think about is like letting yourself down, because this is your business. You said yes to this business for a reason, and you want to like stay vested in your business. This business can be very lucrative. This business is very lucrative if you work your business. Um, sorry. So no matter if you want just get active, that's okay. If you want to get your leadership PRV and grow a team, that's okay too. But you got to concentrate on your PRV, because that's where you're going to get customers to host parties for you. Okay. The next thing is sponsoring. So anybody that signs up to be a consultant, day one, if you wanted to, you could sign up to be a consultant and get your best friend to sign up with you, up underneath you. And I mean, that's how y'all can learn together. Okay. So from day one, if you want to sponsor and grow a team, you're able to do that. I'm hoping that your sponsor is helping you in doing that. But if not, come to me, let me know. I will be more than happy to help you and to help get your business going the way you want it to go. This is a blessing whenever you can have a team up underneath you. You guys mean the world to me. You will always mean the world to me. That's why I feel like one of the things that I love to do is to serve other people and just to be there for other people when they need me. And I think that that's how you can grow a very tight knit group, to where you guys don't mind helping out other people, because you see the way that other people lead and you want to kind of mimic that. You want to be that kind of person that, you know, grows a business. And I mean, I look at some of these SSDs and how they just, I mean, they just shine with like helping people. So it's just a big, it's a big help when you love your business first and people see that. People will see your contagiousness, and then they will want to know about it, and then they will want to join. Um, I have a friend who does Pampered Chef. Yes, keep each other accountable. Direct sales is one of those things that you need to keep each other accountable, even if they're not in the Scentsy business. Be that friend for that person, because you don't know who that person is going to need. They might not get along with anybody in their direct sales company, but you are the person that they click with. So find that person and be that person that you want to share your accountability with. I am very, very, very pro working my business and trying different things. You can ask Nicole. I sent her a picture today of my label system, and I'll share it with you guys. Hold on, let me do it. I should have had it out. Sorry. All right. So one of the things that I did was I bought the Scentsy planner. All right. I don't know if you guys seen this in the store. I got it. It was $14. It was on sale. So I was like, I might have missed the first 2 weeks of January, but that's okay. I got it now. Um, so inside of my book, and it has like the happy planner theme to it with the little things right here. So that's one of the things that I like about it. I showed you guys pictures of the inside of this, so you know kind of like what it is inside of this. It has my monthly calendar on here that I keep track of stuff, but I'm going to show you guys what I was working on today. So I am doing the 5x5, and basically what this 5x5 is, every day, Monday through Friday. Okay. I might talk to somebody on the weekend, but it's not going to be a 5x5. But if you do this with your business, then I can't get my Zoom. unmute. I can't turn. I see your video now, Ashley. So one of the things with the 5x5 is you do this every day. Okay, so you pick your days, you do this every day. I'm going to do it Monday through Friday. And you have one of each one of these categories a day. All right, so one new contact, wherever you find her. I found my new contact on a Facebook party that I'm doing right now. She commented on a post that I had last night. One product post. So you want to be able to share the products or something like that. What I did today was I shared the products that are leaving the catalog. Okay. Guys, so I shared the products that are leaving the catalog, and I also shared my scent crate. The other thing is a host conversation. So I messaged one of my customers about hosting a party next month because we have our 10% off next month. So I hosted I texted her and project broadcast her and asked her about hosting a party next month. One join conversation. I did post today for that I have one blessing kit that I have that I can bless somebody with. And I did that today. I posted that. And tomorrow I'm going to be like more direct and like talk to somebody to put that out there. And then follow up. I do project broadcast follow up, but I also am going to do what Katie Lassiter does. And what she does is she prints out her, let me cover these up, but she prints out her workstation order list. So I went in today and I printed out, all of my orders from January. So what I'm going to use this for is for follow up to, send my Happy Mail for, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. So this is my labels. Okay. So I'm doing my daily task and I put these labels on here for my daily task. Only did 1 week because I'm going to kind of see how it works. I might have to change something. Like I don't want to fill my whole calendar up and then say, oh, I don't like doing that, or I'm not doing that anymore and I need to change that. So for today, I had to update my spreadsheets, my team, and my paycheck. One of the things that I've started doing is I am tracking my team. Okay, so you guys are all in my group. So my Scented Shells group. But my team, I have people under me that are 83 people in my team. Once you hit director, you break off from your person for me, and you have your own team. So under my team is my frontline. Anybody in my front line that I've sponsored and anybody that they've sponsored, those are considered my team. So I have a team tracker on an Excel spreadsheet that I have done in the past. I got away from it. Honestly, that's how I promoted to director, by tracking that. And that's how I promoted to star director, by tracking that, by tracking my team. It's a visual look for me to be able to see, where my team is, and I take it straight from the workstation, but it has color and it has my brain like on an Excel spreadsheet, so I can easily pull it up and see that one of our consultants is like $600 away from 600 PRV away from promoting to star. Okay, I can see that. I can see her whole team working. I can see that where they are each day, and I can talk to her about it and help her and see what she needs to do. So I'm going back to that. All right. So that's one thing on my list. Today, I also did post news on the group page. You guys know I will always post anything that comes out for you guys to see. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Shout outs on the group page. If you saw today, some of our leaders shouted out their teams that were on our group page. I shouted out mine. Nicole shouted out hers. I messaged Anna. Hopefully she's going to shout out hers. But you know, being able to recognize your team and what they're doing just builds them up even higher. I personally like shout out. That's just me. That's one of my love languages. I love prizes. I love shout outs. I love all the things. And it just makes you feel good. Okay. So I guess if it makes me feel good, I think it should make y'all feel good too. If y'all don't like shout outs, you need to let me know. ahead of the game because I'm going to do it. I use my first, yes, use your verbiage from the catalog for post. Absolutely. And private messaging people, that's where I had my biggest struggle whenever I first started. Honest and true, actually. That was one of the things that I felt like was one of my hardships with this business as far as getting started. You know how some people like join and it's like, wham, they are climbing up they are climbing up the ladder, they're hosting all the parties, they're doing all the things. I actually looked back at my paychecks from when I first started up until now. I wanted to see. So far with Cincy, I have like made almost $80,000 in commission. So I will put the whatever income disclosure in the bottom here. But I just wanted to see, like, my first paycheck was $61. Okay. Then for like the next month, I didn't have any. I didn't even get a paycheck. So I didn't have I didn't have any sales. And then my next month was like, it was like super low too, you know, but it took me a while to get going. It took me 2 years to get my first recruit. So if you're in this business and you want something to become of this business, don't give up. That's my biggest advice to you guys, is to don't give up. Don't give up in the hard times. Don't give up whenever you feel like nothing is going right in your business. Reach out to one of us because you can do this. I promise you, you can do this. It might not be at the speed or the level that you want it to be at the time that you want it to be, but I promise you, my word for the year is consistency. And I promise you, if you stay consistent with what you're doing and what you're learning, always open your mind to learn new stuff. Always. If you do that, then your business is going to grow if that's what you want your business to do. If you don't want your business to do that, then your PRV is going to grow. Okay. So it's however you want that to be. And it's okay to go through hard times, but it's okay to also realize not to stay there. Okay, that's one of the biggest things to do. Yes, Jennifer Anderson is amazing. She is one of those SSDs that is arrows out, will give you anything that she has that, you know, that would help you. She is one of those people that would do that. And I love that and I appreciate that. There's so many SSDs that will do that I have come to know, and that has helped me a lot in these last couple of years. So you just need to make sure that you're focusing on the things that are going to be intentional with your business. That's why I did these. Okay. I printed off one that I forget, I think Chastity shared it with her labels like this, and I just went through her things that she had on her labels, and I'm like, that's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me. That is going to work for me, but you know, it's just, you need to see what's going to work for you and then put it on a label. And then I only printed 1 week's worth of labels because I'm going to go back in there and say, okay, well, if this didn't work for me on this day, then I need to switch it and do something else. So you need to be always, I guess you can say, evolving, always trying to figure out what's going to work in your business. It's okay not to have the same systems. I don't have the same systems as when I started because I didn't have systems, but the systems that I did get, I don't have those systems now. I have different systems. I did go back to my Excel spreadsheet for tracking my team. I did tell you that because that worked for me. Okay. And I got away from it. And I just started focusing on my front line. Okay, Ashley, that's okay. I just started focusing on my front line and not my whole team. And I think that that's where I felt like I was lacking in leadership because that was something that I wasn't used to doing, you know. So in realizing that, if you change when you realize that you have been doing something that's not working and you change it, that's good. Okay, you want to make sure that that's what you're doing. You're ever changing and ever evolving. Um, so sponsoring is just something that you just have to work on. Honestly, I'm preaching to my own choir because that's just something that I have to start working on. I have to make sure that I'm having those conversations, or I'm at least building relationships to be able to do that. If you're building relationships, then later on, you'll be able to talk to people about, sharing the blessing and everything. I had this one lady comment on my post today that I've never even talked to her about joining. And she commented on my post about how she loved the way that I shared blessings with people. And, that truly just blessed her heart to see me being able to do that. So is this something she wants to do? I messaged back and said, or commented back and said, hey, you know anybody, send them my way because I would love to do that. To me, I would love to give away those $59 of host rewards to have somebody that could possibly get a business to change their whole life. I mean, that's just the way I would want to do that. To me, that's serving somebody else, and that's the way I want to grow my business, and that's the way I want to do this. So if you're doing that, then you need to make sure that you're having the conversations. You don't have to say, "Hey, Nicole, I got a kid. You want to join my team?" You got to make it a little bit fun, but you also don't want to be as blunt where you're going to like scare them off. So you just kind of like, hey Nicole, I just really you came to my mind and I just really wanted to see, if this kit was something that you would be interested in. It's a blessing kit, so it would cost you nothing, and I would be willing to help you get a business started if that's something you wanted to do. It can be that really simple. Because once you get the yes or the no, that's when you can start answering questions. Because if they say yes, then they're going to have questions. Okay. It's not the fact of, let me just put out a 1.5-mile paragraph to you about why you need this blessing kit, because I'm not going to read it. You send that to me, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it. If I get a message and it's like super duper 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 long, unless I know what we're talking about, no, I'll start scrolling and maybe get to the end to see if I can read what the ending's about. Have you ever done online events? Like online Facebook parties. Is that what you're talking about, Nikki? I do online Facebook parties. They're not always a huge success, and I think one of the reasons why I'm learning, y'all. I've been in this. July will be 8 years for me as a Scentsy consultant, so I'm still learning. I think one of the reasons why my Facebook group parties do not get as interactive as they should is because I feel like I'm not going live enough. I don't go live in them. I just like post stuff in there. I don't go live in them. They don't make that connection with me. And I know some people are just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, I just, some people are like Nicole, I hate going live, but you know what? Sometimes you have to do that in order for them to make that connection. Even if you turn your camera around and you have your phone and you turn your camera around and they don't see you, but they can hear you. Okay. They can hear you and build that relationship with you and show all the things that you have. They don't have to see you. You can be like, have your hair pulled up, have your no makeup on, have your pajamas on, whatever you want to do. They don't have to know what you look like. They don't have to know anything. But what this camera sees right there is my Scentsy wall. Y'all can't see it, but that's like my Scentsy wall that has my warmers and all that stuff over there. And just talk. I think being able to, Caitlin, is your hand up for a reason?
Yes, I'm driving and I can't type.
Okay.
But I was going to say, even if you don't necessarily have time in your schedule to do a live in your online parties every day, whenever I was super busy and I had a lot of online parties going, I pre-created my videos. So I would break it down by product, and I would have the video pre-made, and then I essentially made myself a schedule. So like the first day I would do like warmers and wax. The next day I would do pod products. And then all I had to do is go in there and post that video that I already had created where I talked about the product. I pre-planned out what I wanted to hit, so I made sure I told them all of the great selling points about that product. And then I didn't have to think about it on the fly in a live because I squirrel a lot, so lives aren't necessarily fantastic for me. Mm-hmm. And I also like forget to do lives until an ungodly hour because I just get wrapped up. So the pre-made videos were very helpful for me.
Plus, you can use those over and over again. Yes, Ashley.
I love the raising the hand idea. That's
Right.
great. Right. I just wanted to come on. There's a really good party training from Jennifer Anderson, and she literally does this or that for basically her whole party. So like what I've been doing is she did a virtual party folder. She called it virtual party folder, and then inside of that folder she did subfolders. And then from those subfolders, she put more more subfolders, if I can say folders, into those ones. And that's what I've been doing literally like this past weekend, is literally organizing those. And then if she sees that there is a warmer that's like highly popular, that's when she goes live and she can make that connection with those people. And she says, hey, I have a special going on for this warmer. Ask me about the special and you can be in the running to get it or something like that.
Mhm.
And then from there, she'll book parties off of it. And I just thought it was like genius. And she has it in OneNote. I don't know if everyone knows what OneNote is. Probably everyone does, but that's what I use. And you can literally like organize all your posts. And what I've been doing is I've been going into our catalog, literally copy pasting what the description of the scent is, or the description of the product, or something that highlights that product. I literally just copy paste, put it into a new page or a new folder or whatever it is, and I keep it like in levels, I guess is what you could say. And it kind of helps me keep organized. And if you get your OneNote and you pre-plan your post, you can literally go into your OneNote, go into those sections, copy paste every post that you created in that OneNote, and then you can get like a bunch of parties done in literally like an hour, because you're just literally copy posting what you pre-planned, and you can have that for the whole season. And I just thought it was like something that maybe a lot of people would need to know about. And if anyone wants the training, I can find it on my YouTube because I follow her, and I can post it up for anyone who wants to see that training, because it's something I've been working on for a while, and I thought it was just really helpful, and it probably will show everyone a little better and explain a little better than what I just explained it. So if anyone wants it, just let me know. I'll post it up.
Yeah, if you'll post that on our team page, that would be great. And I'll just say, this is from our Zoom tonight that we were talking about it. But that's what you have to do. You have to. I think there's a key to live pictures, like not just stock photos. I think there's a key to, and even if we steal them, because I steal them on the daily, okay, and I share them with you. I don't necessarily steal them, okay. They say we can use their photos, so I take the pictures that people say we can use, and I share it on our page for you guys to use, because my camera's terrible on my phone and I take terrible pictures. But y'all, there's some very talented photographers that are Scentsy consultants that take these pictures for us to use. And that's why I share them on there, because I do believe there is value in sharing a real photo, okay, of the product than just a stock picture of the photo. That's why I believe there is value in putting your smile on your a website so people can see you and not a stock picture of a warmer that they have on there, because they want to relate to you. And that's why I think it's important that you go live, or do like Caitlin said, or do like Ashley said, do a video so that they can hear your voice, so that they can relate to you in a way that it's not just saying, who is this person trying to sell me something that I don't even know who they are? Because we don't know them. The lady that's hosting a party for me now, the Bring Back My Bar party, she's never hosted a party for me before. That's how I met my new contact today, from her party and talking to the lady that I met today. But you have to like meet these people, and then you have to get to know their friends and family, because that's what's going to grow your business. So if they hear you and they see, if they want to see you, that's fine. But if they see you doing a live video, or if they see you talking about something, but hearing you creates a relationship bond that they know they can trust you. Okay. That's one of the big things that, you just need to get out of your head, get out of your box, and go ahead and do those live things and let them see you and let them hear you. Caitlin's first video was an introduction to her. Yes, I didn't do a video. I did do an introduction to myself, but I did not do a video. But one of the things I promised myself that I'm going to do this week is I'm going to go live on my parties that I have open, and I'm going to share something, just something on my wall here. I have the diffusers with the little jars in front of them. These aren't the 10 that you're going to get, but these are 10 that, are sitting up there in front of my deluxe diffuser. But I mean, I think that building that sound and hearing you builds that relationship to where they would know that's my Scentsy consultant now. I met her through Nicole, who was hosting a party for me, but I know who I can contact in order to get my Scentsy stuff done. Yes. Do you mind doing that over the folder system and stuff whenever you post that? I mean, you can do it like whenever, tomorrow or something like that, whenever you have time to go on there and share.
Yeah, I can do that. I have it all set up and ready on my computer. So whenever I go on.
Check one of my boxes off, because that's one of my things. And I was going to tell you guys, that's one of my, let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see what day it's on. One of my check boxes is, so tomorrow I'm going to do Tip Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm going to do Work It Wednesday, and that's going to be share with the group how I am working my business. And Thursday is post a question on the group page. And I already have that scheduled, so because I really like the question that I got coming. And then on Friday, I think it's Friends Friday, and I was going to ask somebody on our group to share something that they're doing in their business on Friends Friday. But you can do it before then if you want to, and then we'll start Friends Friday, and I'll pick somebody else. Or if you want this week to be your week, Ashley, you're more than welcome to. You can do that and then do a Friends Friday. But that's just something that I want to get you guys more involved with sharing on our group page for people to see and actually kind of hear how you guys work. Not only me, I want to see how you guys, and I know y'all post and I know y'all share stuff, but I want to see how you guys are doing. I did scent crates. I have my stuff for February. I ordered these. So I'll show you what's going to be in mine. I ordered one of each so I can go ahead and make it and then tease these people. But hold on, give me a second. Oh, you know what? I got one right here in my club. Okay, so next month, my scent crate. This is how I'm building PRV. I'm not giving up. I'm staying consistent. Last month I had 4, or this month I had 4. I already have 2 for next month. I just started advertising them, and that's how you grow. You stay consistent with this. But I'm doing, so this is Love, is what my box is going to be next month. I have this in my club from last year. This is an exclusive bar. They cannot get this anywhere. So this is going to be my gift to them. All right. So I have this. I have this warmer. The one with the hearts. I got it right here on my desk, but you can't see it. But it's the little white one with the hearts. It's called Lit with Love. So this and this is basically all they're paying for in their box. And I have a polar bear hug. So all of my stuff is like basically revolving around love. So like the hug, Lit with Love, and then they're going to get this wax bar to go in with their warmer. And then before we started recording, I ordered the Valentine's Day. I ordered 6. So I'm going big this month. I'm saying my crates are going to increase by 2. Okay. So I had 4 last month. I'm saying they're going to increase by 2. So I got 6 of these little oil samples here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a sample oil. I know this is bigger than a sample, but I'm going to try to get them hooked on the oil. So I'm going to give them an oil. This one's called Call Me. And I showed these a while ago. I got these, so I don't know if I'm going to use these little oil things that you put oil in and it soaks up into the lid for them to use, or I got these little heart lava rocks. And what you do is you take the oil and drip it onto the lava rock, and then it smells like I did it with my peppermint oil, and it smelled amazing. But they're going to get that as a sample to go in their box. So I'm hoping that this is going to, if I stay consistent with it, which is my word, this is going to grow, and this will be a way that I can get some steady PRV each month along with my clubs. Now, I know a lady that has, she started out with 2, I think, and now she has she averages 60 or 70 of her crates a month. But she said, Michelle, the biggest thing you can do is stay consistent with it, even if you don't think it's doing well that month. So that's what I'm doing. I filled mine up just barely and hung it up on my desk, and it's quite strong. Okay. All right. Well, I might try that. So the oil soaks up into that little thing right there. But I think, how many was in there? 10 or 11 of these for like $11. I didn't think that was too bad. And they're glass. So I didn't think that was too bad. But I just wanted to come on here tonight and just kind of tell you ways to work your business, ways to party. I also have a grab bag that I got here that's ready and waiting for somebody to take. I have a lady that's going to do a party next month when the 10% sale goes in, so she'll probably get in this one. But you got to be able to take care of your business first. One of the biggest things that I want you guys to understand, and I'm going to reiterate it, is when the going gets tough, don't stop. Don't stop at all. Because I know if you stop today, in a year from now, you'll look back at your business and say, if I wouldn't have stopped back then, where would I be right now? That's my biggest what if. Okay. What if I stopped, or what if I didn't do this, or what if I just said I'm going to take a month or 2 off? If you take a month or 2 off, those customers are going to be looking for you. Okay. Just hang on. Just post a little bit. Post a lot. Okay. This is the time when they're going to need you. One of the 3 things, like I said, one of the top 3 things that people want now is fragrance for their home. Okay. They want to know that this is like their solace place. They can come here. They can clean their house. They can know that it's clean. They can know that it's fresh. They can know that this is their safe place, and they're going to want those products. All right. So make sure you're sharing. All right. I think with COVID, when COVID hit, one of the biggest problems we weren't able to share our scents. Like I said, all of these bring back my bar bags that I have just sitting down here with all of these cubes of bring back my bars in them. They're doing me 0 good. If I at least give these to my customers, some of my customers, maybe they'll put some in their club. All right. So make sure you are at least sharing. Make sure that you are touching base with your team. If you have a team, they need you. I think all of us have a team on here. They need you. They need to see you. They need to see that you're working too and you're not giving up either. And just stay consistent. One thing I'm doing is getting myself organized so I can be better for my team. Literally sent every photo. Yes, absolutely. That's why I went back to this planner. I still have my iPad that I work on, but having a checklist, there's something satisfying about check, check, check. I have one more check on my box for today that I have to do before I go to bed tonight. But being very organized and being very intentional with your business is what's going to help your business. All right. Whether it's your team or whether it was with your customers or whether it's with yourself. Stay consistent in your business and you'll watch your business grow, and staying consistent in your business and we'll get through this little slump. I promise you, 100% promise you. So, any questions before we stop recording? Anybody got any questions? It was good to see you too, Nikki. I've missed y'all. If you're watching this, do your hashtag replay so I know you guys watched. I'm gonna post it up on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna stop recording.